Welcome to the crypt. Today we're going to be checking out the demo for Aloft. This is an open world survival building game. So we're going to jump straight in and see what it's got to offer. So first thing off the bat, I can see that they've been putting some new updates in. The last one being May the 4th, 2023. The game is set to release sometime in 2024. Like I said before, this is going to be the demo, so we're going to go check out what we've got here. So we can create a new world and a new map. We will just create new world there. So what is Aloft? Basically you will be on floating islands creating your own livable, inhabitable island. You should be building a shelter and things like sails as well, so you can move around to other islands. So we start off, let's see, we've got a cave up here. Let's go check this out. Alright, it's a nice little environment to start us off. Okay, we can jump. Nice. I believe there are enemies to fight as well, and this can be played co-op as well online, so they're going to integrate online co-op from what they've been saying. So if we jump up here, ooh, our most valuable resource, creativity, was truly limitless. So you can hold E and learn. Workbench. Okay, I'm wondering if there are going to be more of these monuments or nodes that we are going to find blueprints for. Looks like we can gather rocks here as well. So we'll go along and pick up a few of these things here. I am a big fan of survival building and crafting games, so it's interesting to see what you're going to be offering today with this. Sorry, you'll hear my dog in the background. So essentially, I think the premise is that there's this huge hurricane tornado that you're going to be flying around to all these islands and things. So there may be some sort of mystery to uncover there, I'm not too sure. Alright, we can build something, so let's just have a look at this workbench and we can place it. So it's going to need five wooden logs. I wonder if there's a nice spot up here we could potentially build. Don't know if I want to build just down there yet, so let's just run up here and see what else there is before we get settled down, basically. So what else? There's a favorites menu and then the machinery menu. Okay. We do have an inventory as well by the looks of it. This is going to have our resources, our tools by the looks of it, food. Not sure what this symbol is going to be. Okay, interesting. We'll grab some more stones while we're at it. Okay, so we can get pickaxes to break larger stones. And it looks like there's going to be an area over here that we can mine out. Yes, so we should be able to mine out a path over in that direction. Let's throw this workbench down. I'm sure we could probably make more of them, so we want to go into the build menu. Okay, so we can press E and Q to rotate. Place will be, let's see, left click or right click. Okay, so we need the resources before we can actually place this. Okay, good to know. Let's resume. So in that case, can we punch down trees? We can't. We can pick the branches off them though. Okay, so we can collect the smaller trees here. We're getting leaves and wood. So clearly once we get an axe, we should be able to cut down those larger trees then. Okay, yeah, even that one would need an axe for. Alright. Well, let's set ourselves up here. Now we should be able to make one of these. Here we go. Okay, and on the workbench, what can we actually create from here? Do we have... We've got equipment, we've got the inventory, the crafting. Add resources below to begin crafting. Mix only yellow dotted ingredients together to discover new recipes. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have to learn the recipes as we go. Can't craft anything with just the leaves. Right, but we do have our axe here, our stone hammer I should say. And that's just saved as a set recipe. Okay. Right, can we then put that onto our hotbar? Thought this would be our tools. Do we not actually create it? Okay, we may not have actually made it. Let's try that again. Let's go into here, craft. So yes, we learn it first and then we can craft it. Okay, and we've just gone recipes for flooring and walls and such like that. So, yes, we have foundations, flooring, stairs, okay. Oh, a nice wooden frame as well, I do like that. Log beams, wooden doors. Okay, there's a decent amount there that unlocks straight off the bat, which is nice. We also have some roof. And they're all sort of like grass patches over top of it, which is cool. Alright, let's see if we can place one of these down then. So, are we able to adjust the height at all? R is automatic snapping. Okay. But looks like you could manually lift it up. We can snap it around to different corners here around the pivot point. Ooh, okay, interesting. Alright, let's place one. We'll just place one down here for the sake of it. And can we auto snap to this? Oh, just like that, okay. Alright, so let's place down a small foundation here. It does look like we had different versions of this as well. So there's a larger, taller one like this. Oh, we even have a single square. Okay. Interesting. So this could be potentially put in on the corners like this. Okay, I like that. Right, so if we get out of that, can we then hold down and create more? Or do we have to, okay, do we have to put down flooring? We can just straight equip this, right. So if we have it, here we go, we've got that now. Okay, it does look like we may need to put actual flooring on top of this, which I would have thought it would have come with it, or we would have to build it as an additional piece. Let me have a look here. Okay, if we place... So we can snap point it to this, right? No, that doesn't seem to want to work either. Okay, okay, so we can... Interesting. I am curious about how this is working, because probably is going to need some better indicators as to how this works. If we go back into, say, something like this, can we destroy these? Is it possible to destroy this? Okay, so I'm holding right click and then clicking left click. And that seemed to have worked. So if I then go to where is it? This one here. Okay. We are learning. And then I should be able to place another one. I would like to place another one here, please. Not sure where the snapping point is. There we go. Okay, now if we exit out of that and we go to our tool here and click and build those out. Awesome. Okay, alright, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. We would want some walls as well. Let's place a couple of those down so we can rotate. Now, it doesn't look like they come standard with windows in them. And that one there I want to delete. So I am curious how this is going to work here. So, let's try... This should be like a half wall. There we go, that's what we wanted. And can we get out of that and build a roof, because it is starting to rain. Let's see, so we want roofing. This is just our standard building. Where was it? Roofs. So they do have roofing here. And how big are these pieces? These corner pieces. Okay. So we should be able to put corners on. There we go. So once we're sort of lined up, we can rotate it at that point by the looks of it. And go back into our build menu here. Okay, now I would like, I guess we have to do a half, like so. That seems to be working alright. Yeah, it seems like there's a storm coming in, so if we get out of the building menu, probably take me a little bit to work out the keys. We need more wood. Let's go gather some more. There should be some more out this way. Let's see what we've got. Jump down and gather more out of here. We're going into the eye of the storm. Oh, has it actually settled down? Maybe it has settled. So as far as I'm aware as well, you will be able to basically fly around the map with a glider, which I'm looking forward to. I do like being able to fly around maps and things as a mode of transport. So it'll be interesting how that progresses through the game. Whether or not there's upgrades or different flyers or gliders that we're going to be using. But just like any survival crafting building game, sticks and stones. That's what greatness is made out of. So it will take us a little bit here to get all set up, I think. Couple hits of the hammer. We've got some walls up. There we go. That all looks like it's built. Okay. Now, we wanted to put down some more roofing. And I think we need something like this. All around here. And then one on that side. Now, I believe we'll probably also want maybe a flat top. We throw that down. And let's build this out. Try and protect ourselves from the elements. Okay, that feels better. I think I'm safe now from the elements. Let's have a look and see. I do probably want to put a door on this as well, right? We'll go back to our standard building pieces. Sorry about my dog. He is very excitable. So these doors, okay, this looks like it may need a framing to go into. So go back into the build menu. Wooden frame, a frame to place a door or a window. Okay, well there you go. This will be the frame to place a door or a window. If we can get it sitting where I want. There we go. Hoping that looks the same on both sides. Should be right. Also, I'd like to put some stairs down too. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Looks like we have an assortment of stairs as well, which is nice. I do like a decent amount of variety of stairs and things. Okay, interesting. Alright, so we have narrow and wide stairs with varying heights and rails. Okay, let's see. We want to probably put on a couple more walls. A couple of these side walls here. One on this side. Fill in the gap. Now, as far as the roof goes, what do we have? We have two flat pieces we could put. Hopefully they'll work out alright. Let's go back into the hammer tool. We'll see how that matches up. Okay, not too bad. I was thinking there might have been a fairly large gap there, which I'm glad there isn't. Then finally we can put in the door. Here we go. I think that's us. Okay, so it's just like a swing door. So we don't have to actually click on it to open it. That's nice. Alright. Now, let's go back to our workstation, I guess, and see if there's anything else here that we could potentially do. 2 rocks. Let's see what that makes. Sharp stone. Okay. Let's craft some sharp stone. Let's craft 2. Now, from the sharp stone, I'm thinking we can probably make our pickaxe and our stone axe. So, we have the stone axe, and can we do anything else with this? Stone pickaxe. Perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Okay, so as far as our inventory goes here, we can equip these now, and that should let us progress a bit more. We'll cut down a tree to see what that's like. Okay, we could use some audio for the trees falling. That has audio when you cut up the pieces at least. Right, and then we'll switch over to the pickaxe. We'll clear out this area here and venture on, I think. So obviously it's a work in progress, and they have only recently been putting in some of the sounds, I think, from what I've seen. So let's clear out a path here. We're getting plenty of stone. I did see we have picked up something called a wind stone as well, so I'm curious what that is. Let's see if it says anything in our inventory here. Mysterious glowing and transparent stone, magnifying properties. Alright, let's venture into the cave. I like this. I like sort of luminescent like plants and things in caves. It really adds to the atmosphere. It's a good looking game. I mean, I like the style. It'll be interesting to see how it holds up on the computer, whether or not the graphics have any issues. Alright, I think we found our new one. Mother Earth provided that from which we thrived. Let's learn. This should get us some new recipes. New blueprint, sawmill. Okay, we can get a sawmill now. So what else do we have here? Is that, I think that's where we came from. We're going to be, I guess, venturing all around the place to try and get these stones and recipes. See if there's anything else around here we can pick up. That's our little house down there. See if there's fall damage. No fall damage from that. And we'll see if we can build out the sawmill here. Oh, we're going to need some sharp stone by the looks of it. Resume. Let's go make some sharp stone. Recipes. Here we go. We'll make a few of these, I think. Just so we have a few with us. Cool. Alright. Let's put, maybe we put our sawmill here, right? Our sawmill can go down here somewhere. Let me try and find a spot where it's not going to be in too much of a pickle. Wondering if we just put, maybe we just fit it over here. We can probably fit it around here. That's fine. We'll put it right next to that. Okay, so use the sawmill. Should be able to make planks, I'm guessing. Oh, okay, so it's got a bar here. What happens when we fill this up? Does it speed up the process? Okay, it does. Right, we can make them fairly quickly if we're onto it with a sort of mini game here. My reflexes aren't quite that good. Okay, we have 19 planks. We now have a plank stockpile unlocked. So we have plank stockpile, we've got, oh, leaf stockpile, sorry, stone and wood. Okay, perfect, we can start making these then. So we should be able to place this down, right? Just like so. And I take it we open it like so. Okay. We can just click and drag. Looks like there's some in there now. There must be a decent amount you can store in there, I'm guessing. Let's gather up a decent amount of wood and see how we go. Yeah, we need a sound for when the tree finally breaks, I think. We get sounds for hitting it, at least. So some of these larger trees look like they're leaving stumps, which we may need a different type of tool to actually get rid of those. We'll clear out this area as much as we can. I mean, it wasn't the most ideal spot to build our little hut there, right on the footpath. Okay, here we go. Last couple little trees around the area. I think this is the last one. Nice, okay. I mean, I like the design of everything. Feel-wise, I think maybe there could be a little bit more heft to the actual cutting of the trees, and potentially to the mining of the stones as well. Like, I feel like they could adjust this a little bit, just to make it feel a little bit more like you're actually swinging a heavy pickaxe. So it would take a lot of effort to break up stone like that. Okay, cool. Well, let's go do some exploring. We will run around and see. So, do we have a stamina bar at all? I think that's what the orange bar down below is. So on the bottom left, it looks like that's our stamina or run bar, which they've been pretty generous with it by the looks of it. Okay, we're back around to this side. Let's see if we can't find any other places to venture. Can we jump up here? Okay, that bit's blocked off. Right, let's run down in this area. Okay, is this the cave? We went through that one earlier. So this is the first one we came across, correct? I think that was the first one we came across. Let's run back up this way. I'm hoping I'm not missing anything important. Let's go back through this cave. We'll keep following the path that it seemed to have intended. So we had found this area here. Let's go up further. This took us up to the second little monument. Which of course gave us the planks. Not seeing anything else around here though. Well, in that case, I guess we have to discover what we can create with these planks. Which way did I come from? I'm just looping in circles now. Okay, we need to go back out this way, I think. So we want to get out to these other islands, so I'm guessing we may have to build our own glider first. So if we can get back to wherever my house is, over this way. Alright, and we'll try on the... we'll actually take from the stockpile. So we can actually half the stockpile by right clicking as well, which is nice. Okay, 3 leaves give us long leaf cloth. Let's maybe create a few of these. Okay. Planks and long leaf cloth. Here we go, now we've got our glider. Artificial wings to fly from island to island must be deployed while in the air. Okay, let's craft one of those. So if we go to our inventory, I believe, that one there, we want to equip that if we could. Okay, so it does come up with a key slot, but... okay, so we can deploy this at any point pretty much. We just have to jump. And how do we... pitch is... okay, yep. That's why I was crashing. So when we want to pitch up, it will be S. Seems to be... we have constant forward momentum. Let's try and get up here to the top of this island and see if there's much out this way. We do have a boost, and we can slow down as well. Ooh. Let me get back up there. So we can probably change the W and S pitch bindings. Oh, okay, we have an enemy by the looks of it. Some shroom people. Yeah, we need better sound effects. I mean, sound effects tend to come later on in development anyway, I feel. So I won't fault them for that just yet. These may just be placeholders. So that's fine. Alright, what do we have here? This is some sort of big mushroomy slime thing. I'm assuming we get food or some way to heal ourselves, right? And we've been getting fiber from these guys as well. What is this? Ooh, okay, so I think we cleansed the area from doing that. Ah, and there was potatoes? Okay. So we do have to be aware there are potatoes in the ground and seeds, so it looks like there may be farming involved as well. Try and gather up some of that. As much as this as we can. The sea of clouds brought us ashore, home once again. A helm. Ooh, okay. So yes, my understanding was that we basically turn an island into a ship. And from that we can sort of fly closer into the eye of the storm. So let's see if we can get any closer. I'm not too sure if this was the original island I came from. I don't think it was. I did see this blue glowing, so I'm curious. Okay, so if we click directly on the resource, it looks like it'll auto-equip the item we needed. If we don't have anything. Yeah, there's not much substance to the swings of the axe and pick. Alright, let's venture into this other cave here, see if we can find something else. We've got another stone. We were brought into this world to tame it, and tame it we did. A rudder. Okay. Nice, we're getting somewhere. We have a rudder and a helm. We need sails as well. So hopefully we can find some sails around the place. Yeah, I think we ventured. Do we want to venture back over in that direction or not? Should we be leaving this island? If there's some sort of indication as to whether or not I collected everything on the island, that would also be kind of nice. Otherwise, I could be flying around not knowing where anything is. Or whether or not those, like, waystones or whatever they are, if it doesn't matter what particular one you get, if it's just in whatever order. Okay, so our house is on that island that way, so let's see if we can't go over here further. I think this one here might have a little bit too much fungi growing on it. Oop, we're crashing. Might need to pull up a little bit here. Ah, we're exhausted as well. Okay. See if we can't get some energy back. Destroy the nodes to cleanse the island. And these are the nodes, so let's do that. Okay, we just have 3 more enemies to deal with. Try not to die here. I did want to have a look at our food here. Can we eat it as is? It looks like we can. So this is going to give us 6 HP and 6 max HP for 5 minutes. We can also make rope from the fiber we've gathered from those creatures. And this is our seeds. Okay. Let's learn this recipe and craft some rope as well. Okay, now from... I think we may have to go back to our workbench to actually make the rope into something useful. I suppose what we could do... can we make even more rope? Let's just make a couple more. I think the rope will be used in building here. So we have a bed we can create as well. What else have we unlocked? We have a leaf basket, a rope basket, long leaf cloth. Used to create custom shapes. And then our rudder. Wooden surface used to steer an island. And then this one here is the steering wheel used to pilot an island. But yes, I think we still need the actual, I think we still need the actual sails. So hopefully this next waystone here is going to give it to us. Let's see. The great wind lended us its strength, for we were its ward. Leaf windmill, okay. Is that to create power, is it? I feel like the sail blueprint may have been on a completely different island. Was it back on that one, perhaps? Let's keep venturing out. I'm sure we'll come across more of them. Oh, there is one down here. How am I supposed to reach that? Come on, guys. I'm supposed to slow down and be able to get onto this little platform. Here we go. We got it. We sailed the winds, thanked the storm, and mourned the sea. Leaf floater sail. Okay, so we do have a sail now. Nice. Curious if there's other food sources than the potato. I expected to maybe come across berries or something along those lines. The other thing is, like, as far as making an island into a ship, I wonder which one is the most optimal. I feel like I wouldn't want an island that's got quite a lot of jutting out parts of it like this, which might be kind of awkward to might be a little bit awkward to traverse. I need to stop closing my glider. Alright, we might have more up here we can get to. Let's see. Ah, it's like a waterfall. I was wondering what that mist was. So we've got a dense forest here. Let's land. Just see what's around. Okay, we have pumpkins. Nice. I will take that. Pumpkins and pumpkin seeds. I see some more over here. Right, and what else do we have? It's got to be another one of these waystones around here somewhere. So the water, we can... Oh, okay, so we can collect dirty water. So it sounds like, or it seems like, this might be a good island if it's got water on it. And there's a lot of trees here too. Should we set up a camp here maybe? Right next to the water. I think it could be nice to have a little house nestled in here. I might set one up in this area. There's one thing I find with these building, crafting games is usually, while the game wants you to build something straight away, you usually want to wait to find a nicer location than where you start. Typically you don't want to be building right where you're starting. Okay, this should be good. We'll take out this tree. We should have a decent amount of wood from this now. And the water's pretty shallow here as well. I was wondering if we'd be able to swim or anything like that as well. I think I would... I might be able to get rid of this tree. I don't want to get rid of all of them though. I would still like some privacy around the house we build. And we should be able to break these stones as well. Here we go. Okay, we'll jump back up here. Right, let's get back to building. We'll build another little base here. We do have things for windmills, which is interesting. That could probably go up here. I won't build this just yet. We'll go back and situate ourselves with another house. I think if we could snap those back on together. One thing I think they really need to work on in all building games is foliage sticking through foundations. It looks absolutely terrible. I really do hate that when you see these that happen in games. So if it is possible, I would like to see that fixed and changed. We will find out when we actually build the bottom of these as well, though. So we'll throw in the walls really quick. That's not how we wanted it. You can sit on this side though. Alright, and then we can go back to the door. And throw one of those on there. That's nice. We want our hammer out as well. Let's just resume here and we'll start filling in. Sorry, hammer, not the axe. So at least it shows you how many logs you're going to be using or need to be used, and the remainder on the right hand side when you hover over each piece. So everything looks like it's basically using 2 pieces each. Alright, cool. And then we can build our roof. So let's see, roof. Can we do grass structure roof? Is there a larger one than this? Maybe not. That's okay. We may have to change the front here. Oh no, there is an inverted one. Okay, that's good. We do need that. So, before we throw that inverted one down though, let's see if I can't change how this set is set up. Here we go, one there. Why am I so bad at rotating these? Okay, we need half walls again. Actually, I don't like this. Let's get rid of that. We go halves all around. There we go. Yeah, I don't want too tall of a roof. That seems to make sense to me. And the inverted pieces we had here, so this might be a little bit tricky to place these. Oh no, that's alright. That wasn't too bad. I think that's going to line up. It's a little bit hard to see if it will. Let's throw down the larger sections. Does look a little odd how they're staggered like that, but once we build this out, we shall see what it looks like. I'm also curious, I'm guessing there's no structural weight to any of this. which is good for like a nice casual build. So if there was structural weight and things could collapse, it wouldn't be too fun. I like it a little bit more freedom with these sorts of games. Though I do still like, I mean, structural weight, things like with Valheim, that's perfectly fine as well. So, I mean, the internal ribbing here looks a little bit off. Mainly these corners here, I think, aren't lining up too well. Not sure why that is. Were there other corners? What was this one? No, I don't think that's the one we would have been using. There are only two types here. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Let's start building. Let's build ourselves a nice cozy bed. Where do we want to place the bed? We could probably put it in right here. Even though I know it's probably going to be taking up a lot of room. I like the look of it there. Now, as far as a workbench and things, is it worth putting it in here or outside? I suppose we can probably keep them inside. It doesn't really matter too much, does it? And there. Now these here, a small storage made of woven leaves, or we can do the rope basket. Looks like there's a couple different types as well. So this one here uses 10 cloth, this one uses 5 rope. We may need more cloth, but for the time being, maybe we just make one just to see what it's like. That can go next to our bed here. Okay, so we can store up to 8 different items in that. Let's maybe put the water in there. That could make sense. So yeah, we may need a fair bit of storage by the looks of it. That is our general crafting stuff. We'll throw some stones in there as well. Don't quite need this many. Actually, I should be making the stockpiles for this stuff. That's my bad. It should all be stockpiled. And then whatever left we have over here. It's just a bunch of random stuff here. Okay. So, stockpiles is what we should be making with all of that. I do actually want some stairs again. Let's see, do we have, we do have the railing ones. That looks alright. Some short railing. We could have built out like a nice deck around this as well, but for the time being, this will work. Up on the top here, I think we may want to look at potentially putting down some of this stuff here. So we could put down a windmill. So this is going to automate our machines. So if I can actually get up here, it would be nice. was hoping I wasn't going to have to fly up here. I might still have to though. Nope, that's fine. Okay, let's put that down. And the windmill piece, which we can connect here by the look of it. Or is that a separate piece? Sorry, that might be... Oh, we do have different styles as well. If I can just rotate that so we can actually see it. We have a couple different styles, which is nice to see. I kinda like that actually. Maybe we should do this. If I just put the windmill down here, it probably shouldn't really matter too much, right? Oh, and then we can adjust our height. Let's go there. And this will set our scale for the blades, how big the blades are. So we will need more materials to actually do that. So this here was the connector. So the connector, I actually want to delete that if I can. Why did I decide to put it up here? I mean, we can probably build another platform and set these set these things up here. If I go back into the build mode here, I think I can delete it like that. So, do we want to maybe then, in that case, put some stairs or something up to that point? What if we went ahead and put don't know if I like that. I was going to put some stairs down as well, so we could try... Let's go back to the stairs. Which type do we have? Something like this could be right, or... yeah, no. Go back to the stairs. And rotate that. We can build these stairs up. Up like so. And then add a platform to this. So if we put our foundation, see if we can't connect our foundation to this, right? Is that how we want to do it? I think that'll work. So from this platform, if I can get out of all the menus, right, that should be fine. We can probably then put our windmill on top of this, which means I want to cut this tree down. think I got all that. But yeah, it's nice to be able to build some stairs straight up to this now. Platforms, I think what we do is we build out, we've got some halves here, don't we? Here we go. If I just built out slightly like so. That sort of makes it look a bit more centered. That's not what I want. I keep going into the wrong menus. Here we go. Ooh, that does look ugly. Unless I did the same thing to all of this. Let's go like that, and then we can put down just heaps of small ones, which will make it look the same. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Wow, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Let's go. I think this will look alright. And we can place our windmill on top of this, I think. So windmill, where are you? Do we want the windmill up here, or do we want... We could pilot the ship from here, right? So what if we put... I mean, you probably want to be able to see where you're going, right? So this would be... then I have to clear out these trees. Do I want to clear these trees out? We could sit this up here. Just trying to think. It is an option. It is an option. I'm not 100% sure how the sails and things are going to work. Whether or not we need a certain number depending on the size of the island. Or if it's just aesthetic and we can just get away with one sail. But I think we clear out these trees here. And we can get a view. I wasn't originally going to clear out all of these. Just because I liked my house being sort of stuck in its own little forest. In amongst all the trees, and there goes half of our lumber. But maybe this has cleared out enough for us that we might not have to do too much more. I mean, that's not too bad. I think this one over here has to go. Sorry, buddy. You have to go. I'm not too fussed about the resources. Not at this stage anyway. I might worry about it later when there's a shortage. I'm going to have to take this one now. Can't have a lone tree sticking out like that. I'm sure if I was cutting these trees in the other direction, I would have been fine and they would have fallen towards the island. Okay. That looks like enough of a view to see where we would be going. So that seems fine. I am going to save. Perfect. That should be good. Plant it in a farming plot to grow a pumpkin plant. Okay, so farming plots, we'll have to learn about those as well. I do think we may need to create more planks, set up some stockpiles and things as well. So our stockpiles would be kind of ugly sitting over here, but who knows. Stockpile. Here we go. Rocks can start off. Let's maybe just... You can hide there. We'll put a stockpile for, I guess, wood as well next to it. And planks can probably be placed elsewhere. Well, I might just put the planks in this gap here if we can. Oh right, we've got that annoying thing there. You can tuck out a sight right there. Not going to worry about the leaf stockpile, but this here we should be able to put 100 in there. Does it fill up more the more we put in? Doesn't look like it from what I can see. Actually, we are going to need a leaf stockpile, aren't we? We definitely need a leaf stockpile. Dang. Well, let's put our leaf stockpile towards the back here. As if it was compost. We can always come back to it. And that'll clear out some inventory space for us. Right, now as far as this goes, we can start making this. Glad they've made a way you can kind of speed up the process with the manufacturing of this. Obviously the faster and more successful times you do it, the quicker it gets. Until you fail a rotation. Alright, well that seems like it's enough. We'll take that. Okay, so we should be able to still make some interesting things here. What can we do with these? Anything or nothing? Learn? Ah, okay, we learnt a spyglass. We could use... What can we use the cloth for? Leaf bucket. Container used to water soil. So it's nice that they're letting me discover the recipes without all the ingredients. So that's good to see. Stone sword. Ooh. Okay, I like that. So we can get ourselves a decent weapon then. What else is there to learn? Ah, the door kit. I think this is what we're going to use to get rid of stumps. Let's actually make one of these. That should get rid of the stumps, right? Okay, and what else can we learn? A stone sickle. For cutting grass and small plants. Okay, I think that's everything we can currently learn at the moment. So I believe we would just need to be able to craft a few more of these things here. Which I will need to take some stones and things with us. How much wood did we have? We've got enough there, that's fine. can I go, so if I go resources here, let's create a couple of these. We'll create some more of these cloths and some rope. So let's make the sword, the leaf bucket, or the stone sickle. Oh, there goes my dog again. Okay, our inventory should have, as far as the tools go, it should have everything, right? Let's unequip that. Here we go. Alright, we got all our hotkeys here. So 6 would be our sword. Ooh, geez, look at this storm coming in. Wow, okay. Looks like we may be thirsty as well. There we go, so that's how we get rid of that. And we've got a patch with soil, okay. So we can get rid of it if we want. We can apparently craft... Or was it on here? Ah, okay, so, whoops. That's not what we want. There are exterior farming plots, interior farming plots, and stone farming plots. Let's go, we'll build an exterior one. We'll go outside and place this one down, shall we? We do not have all the resources, so apparently we need, what, 5 soil? What else did we get over here? We also got a beacon. Great to leave a trace. Okay. So then, let's maybe see if we can't steal some soil from over here somewhere. Right, now we should be able to make... just put that back. Now we can make our plant, our little plant pot thing there. 6, 6, 7, wait, where's our sickle? So if I go like this, okay, so I can get rid of some of this, and we get leaves from it. Doesn't get rid of all the foliage, just these yellow ones. Okay, and then we can till the soil with this, and plant a seed. Let's plant some pumpkins. Nice. Alright, cool. Oh, there we have it. We can farm, we can make windmills, we can do all sorts of things on this. I'm curious to try the sailing as well, but I think it might take us a little bit to get into that. As for the meantime, let's maybe just throw down this bad boy. So let's go like that, and it can only be a certain size, but I also want to well, that'll be fine. We'll leave it at that for the meantime. So that's cool. We can put down our steering wheel. Do we want to build out slightly more this way? Let's just build out a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, I think we build there and there. Okay, and now we put our steering wheel down. Nice. And we can put a rudder down as well. Actually, we might have to get rid of this first. So, which one is it? This one. This gets rid of that, and then we can go build these again. Now we can put our rudder. Let's rotate it this way. Shall we? And our sail. Do we need to... I'm just trying to figure out how we attach this. I guess we may have to actually build like a frame or something. I wonder if we can put down... I'm going to put this down here. And then can we put the sail or floater from that point? It's a little bit hard to tell what's going on here. Does it attach anything in particular? Or can we just attach it to the island like so? I think we just attach it to like a rock or something. So if that's the case, let's just try and... we need more cloth and stuff anyway, but I think you could, in theory, just put it down somewhere like that. I do think we're missing the actual sails though, so we'll have to find that at some point. But yeah, we've got ourselves a steering wheel. Okay, and we can zoom out. It does tell us the knots. Build more sails to propel the island. Build more rudders to rotate the island. Build more floaters to lift the island. So, it looks like we may need to build multiple of a whole bunch of these. It looks like as far as... yeah, the rudder... you may need a second rudder. And we're going to need probably at least two floating, two floaters and two sails. So we can see on the right hand corner that they're flashing, and it is indicated there. So that's good to know. Alright, but that gives us an idea of what's going to happen with these. So if we went to say the rudders here, let's just remove that one and say I position this around like this. Can potentially put that there. Put a second one here for us. If I can position it a little bit cleaner. I think I was a little bit off on that one. That's right. And then yeah, we're going to need a bunch more cloth for this, and obviously sails and things as well. So yeah, if we go back into this, now we can see in the bottom right that we have enough rudders. It's just the sails and the floaters we're going to need. And then we can start getting this island moving. But yeah, this is Aloft. This is just the demo, but it seems like there is a decent amount to play in the demo so far. So if you're interested in sort of building, crafting games, I think it's probably worth checking out. Obviously, try out the demo and see how you like it. Maybe put it on your wish list. It is available on Steam. And the full release of the game is sort of estimated sometime 2024. So they're obviously going to be working on this at least for another year, 6 months to a year to get it polished up and more added and fixed. So yeah, this was Aloft. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely leave a like and subscribe. Also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this, and if there's anything in particular you'd like to see in the game, I'd be interested to learn about that as well. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.